Hi student, good morning to all. Welcome to Nanda classes. Today we are discuss each matter around a sphere. This is the most important chapter of class 9 science. That's why today we are revise the separating the component of mixers because it is a practical based questions and most of the questions are come from this topic. That's why today we are discuss the diagrammatically and how the question will become in your exams. Today will be discuss. That's why this video are most important. So I hope all of you watch till the end of this video. Okay. So let's start our first separation technique, that is the evaporation. About evaporations, all of you know. So what are evaporation? The process of conversion of a substance from a liquid state to gaseous state is called evaporations. When the substance they can change from the liquid state to gaseous state, that is evaporation. That time we have to see that in our home cooking anything, that time the water we have to boil and the waters are changed into water vapor. This is also an evaporation process. And that time the pond and lake water, this one also evaporate, and they are in the summer season the water and pond lake are uh, okay dried. Okay, so in our daily life also we have to connected with the by the process of evaporations. So here we are discuss one example of evaporation, that is mixture of dye in water, and it is the mixture of dye and water. This is water ink. This ink are the we use the our pen. Okay, so how can you separate the dye from ink? Question will come, how can you separate the dye in okay water? Okay, see here, see the one diagrams or figure are given. Okay, in a watch glass we are taken water ink. Okay, ink, and in a beaker we are taken water, and with the help of a burner we heated this water. Then what happened after heating this water, the watch glass, the ink also heated, and the water containing this ink they are start evaporating. Okay, after reaching their boiling point, the water are start okay evaporating, and finally we get water dyes. Okay, by this process we have to separate dye in okay waters. And most of these that time we have the in the sea water also contain water NaCl, it is the salt, and many impurities. So by this process also we have to get salt from sea water. The another next technique, the second technique, that is the centrifugation. And centrifugation process we have to separate liquid from solid by spinning, and these are called water centrifuge. Centrifuge is a machine or device through which we have to separate the lighter one from the lighter particle formed by the spinning or rotating this. For applications of this one are the, this is used in the diagnostic laboratory for blood and urine test, and also used for washing machine to squeeze out water from wet clothes. At time the our wet clothes, okay, we easily have to dry because the water will be squeezed by the help of these washing machines, and these washing machine are also based on the process of centrifugation. And the third application, to separate butter from cream. The time we have to rotate this butter, the cream are the lighter one, they have the comb off, and that's why we have to separate butter from cream. Question will come, how can you separate butter from cream? The answer is the water centrifugation. So centrifugations also we are used in our daily life. That time we use washing machines, and that time we separate butter from cream. We use this centrifugation process. So that is, this is also where we are in connected in our day-to-day life. Another one technique, that is the separating funnels. So the separating funnel order, this is a method to use separate a mixture of two immiscible liquid. Immiscible means those are not mixed. The application is to separate mixture of oil and waters. So it is a device, okay, and name are water separating funnels. Here we are taken the kerosene oil and water. Okay, the upper layer is the water kerosene oil, and the down one water, because the kerosene oil are the less density, That why they are present in the upper part, and the water have the more density than kerosene oil. That's why they are present in lower part. And here are the stop cork are present. We open this stop cork, then water are come out, and we are then stop, then the level will be stop. So first the level up to level of the water we have to pass, open, then we are stop this cork, then the kerosene oil are the separate from waters. So with the help of these separating funnels, we have to separate two immiscible liquids. So question will come, how can we separate the immiscible liquids? The answer is with the help of this separating funnel. Okay, so the next our technique is the water sublimation. The sublimation is the most important techniques. So sublimation is water a process by which the solid substance are directly changed into gaseous substance without changing in liquid state. Okay, this is called sublimation. And here some sublimatory substance are there. It is camphor, ammonium chlorides, iodines, etc. This one are the sublimatory substance, and this substance we have to separate from their non-sublimatory substance. Here we see another one diagram are given. So it is a China dish. In here China dish we have taken mixture of camphor and salt, because camphor is the sublimatory substance and salt is the non-sublimatory substance. Okay, and here inverted funnel, and the top of the funnel we have to close this one with the help of a cotton plug and heated with the help of a burner. Then we are heated. After heating, after sometimes the camphor are the evaporate and come up of these funnels, and they are cool, then they are solidified. With the help of this process we have to separate the camphor and salt. So question will come, how can we separate the mixture of camphor and salt? The answer is the water sublimation. Okay, next the another technique, the number 5 is the chromatography. So chromatography also an important techniques. Okay, and it is used to separate the different color of the pigment from the sample. Okay, and it is applications are here used to separate drugs from bloods and pigments from natural colors and color in dyes. Okay, these chromatographic techniques are used to separate drugs from bloods and the pigment from natural color. The natural color are the like some flowers and some leaves are also, they are contain natural color, so their pigment we have to separate by the process of chromatography. And the dye, different color of dyes we have to mix, and easily we have to separate by the process of chromatography. So different type of chromatography are there. Here we are discuss one chromatography technique, that is paper chromatography. Okay, separation of dyes in black ink using chromatography. The black ink, okay, we have the spot of ink, and we this is a paper chromatography of paper, and we are nearer to the water, then their layer of the ink will be visible. Okay, so with the help of this chromatography technique we have to separate the different color pigment. So next technique is the water distillation. Okay, distillations is also an important technique, and use the help of this technique to separate two miscible liquid with different in boiling point. Okay, by the help of distillation, okay, we have to separate the two miscible liquids with different in their boiling point. Example, mixture of acetone and water. See here the diagram. In a taken with a distillation flask, and in distillation flask we are taken water mixture of acetone and water, and these distillation flasks are connected with a water delivery tube. Okay, and here top of this flask we are fitted a thermometer, because this thermometer are help to measure the temperature of this water solution or mixtures. And this delivery tube fitted a water condenser. This water condenser are help to condense the gaseous into liquid state. Okay, so here the two mixtures are acetone and water. Those are the less boiling point. This one are the first evaporate, because we are heated the bottom of this, okay, distillation flask. After heating, okay, first water, the acetones are evaporate, because acetone are the less boiling point than water. Then acetone are passed through this delivery tube, and after coming this water condenser, this one are condensed into liquid state. Then we get water here, pure acetone. Okay, so it is a most important technique to separate acetone from water. So question will come, how can you separate acetone from water? The answer is the water distillation. Next, the another technique is the fractional distillation. It is also similar to the distillation process. Here also we are separate two or more miscible liquids for which the difference in their boiling point is less than 25 Kelvin. What is most important? The boiling point of these solutions are lesser than or less than 25 Kelvin. Here we are taken two or more miscible liquids. The example is the separation of different gases from air. Because air is a mixture of many gases like nitrogen, carbon dioxide, oxygens. That's why we have to separate oxygen gases from their mixers. So here also taken a distillation flask, and here a special design apparatus are used, that is fractionating column. Here are a glass made up of a glass, some separating column are there. This column are help to separate the gaseous mixtures. And also a thermometer are used to detect the temperatures, and also a delivery tube and water condenser are used, because the water condenser are help to water condense the gases into liquid state. Okay, in gaseous mixture water, the many gases are there which are at the less boiling point. This one are come off and they are changed into liquid state. So here we get water pure liquid of this component. Okay, so the question will come, how can you separate the gases from air? The answer is the fractional distillation. And the next techniques is the water crystallization. The crystallization is the most important technique, because in crystallization process we have to separate or we have to get the pure solid from their impure one. Okay, so it is also used the purification of salt from seawater, and also used to separate the crystal from alum, that is the Fitkri from impure sample. Okay, so the time also we get the pure copper sulfate, also the crystallization process are used. Okay, this is a most important technique, and in higher class also we have to detailed study about the crystallization process, and it is a practical based questions. Okay, that time we have to do practicals, so we have to easily understand how the crystallization process are occur. Okay, and in this process we get the pure salt. Okay, the evaporation process some impurities are present there, but in this process we do not get impurities. And also another one technique we have discussed here, that is purification system in water work. That time we are get the water from our home, okay, the supply water, how this one we get. Okay, this one we are also most important. So first the water are stored in a reservoir, and this water are passed to a tank, that is the sedimentation tank. And here the sedimentation tank, what are the solid to settle here, those are the sand, stone, etc. They are settled the bottom of the tank, and the water will be flow and come to a loading tank. Here the water will be loaded, and here also some suspended or sedimented impurities are separated, and this one are passed into a filtration tank. Here the filtration tank, what are present, the coarse gravel, gravels and fine shell are present, and here the water are the changed into pure form, because the fine sand, gravel, this one are the help to water purify, and this pure water are changed to the another tank, that is the chlorination tank. And here the water chlorine gas are or chlorine powder are present, and this chlorine powder or water help to kill the bacteria or germs, and then the water containing germs or bacteria they are killed, and this one supply to our home. Okay, and this water we are used. Okay, so this is also helpful. Okay, this process are also helpful to you. I hope all these techniques are easily all of you understand, and all this diagram are also important. All of you are request to practice this diagram and this all this separation technique. I hope this video are helpful to you. Okay, so all of you are stay home and stay healthy. Thank you for watching.